What up, my friends? I'm back with another video reviewing episode 64 of Digimon Ghost Game. And, my god, this was actually better than all the other episodes I've seen in the past 2 years. God, it's been 2 years now. This is the 64th episode, but it seems like next episode might be the final episode. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look that up. I might have to look it up a little bit later. Of this video, that is. I'll look it up and see if it is the final episode or not. 65. This is episode 64, and God, I'm actually looking forward to it. This, I was tense with the entire episode, even more tense than usual. Just how much it is. I don't like the previews though. I get they're trying to be cryptic and scary, but dude, I don't hate them much. They do make the episodes sound interesting, and they're all kind of interesting. There's some, horror myths. Yeah. But, yeah. And the preview was pretty cryptic too, for this episode. For episode 65's preview is also as cryptic as always, so it's kind of Black Zone of Death. So I'm not sure. I assume it might be the final episode. Anyway, I just thought the finale would be very satisfying. But this is the final arc, guys. We're now in the final story arc. Who knows how long this is going to last? Again, I'm not sure if episode 65 will be the finale. It might not be. Or may continue to episode 68 or 70. Who knows? We'll wait and see. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. So the episode opens up on a ship, conveniently named the Toy Free. Yeah, it's called Toy Free, T-O-E-I. How many episodes have they put their name in there? The last two that I remember they put their name in was the Toy Hospital. I never thought they'd do something like that. And then, like, just reference the company in different ways. Government literally just started doing it in this season. This has been the longest season, guys, I think. Actually, you should get the other season up. Anyway, the captain is in the break. With the door locked, he's scared. We don't know what happens to him as something happens. Well, a man who's definitely there to ship. It's one of the crew or something, I don't know. Some of the, he's talking to, I think he's a policeman. I don't know. That the deliveries are pretty late. The ship's late. I don't know. I'm seeing it's late. He asked the guy I assume is an officer, by the way, to stay with him. Just to check. If everything's on right about. Right. As they're talking, Ark started to come down the tire. Something on the ship. As people are well, you're suddenly attacked by people in a zombie-like state, including the captain. The eyes yellow. Then we got to hear on the docks with Koto and Riku. Riku's back again. I guess I heard my complaints the first time. That's to include Koto more often. Throughout the early episodes, he wasn't around much, besides episode 1. Like, episode 1 was promising. It just seemed to not do anything to solve the mystery. Like, obviously he didn't know what the digital world is. he can try to figure things out in for episode 2. He did ask Angorman some questions about the Digital World episode 4, which was the Halloween episode. 2 Halloween episodes. So yeah, it looks like Digimon Ghost Game's ending next week. Or maybe ending sometime in March. But we know it's ending pretty soon, just by the entire episode. Like, we know it's going to end pretty soon. You know? They're on some type of fishing trip, I don't know. Meanwhile, Rooney and Kyoshiro at the Digimon Gathering to ask them why they came to the human world in the first place. They all say the same thing, that they heard a voice in their head and the portal ended up in the human world. Why? That's a mystery. They're trying to figure this whole thing out. Only Kyoshiro's not getting any response from Hiro from the phone. He's been calling and texting him, but nothing. No, was he actually a first? I think this is the first appearance of this Digimon, by the way. Can't remember, but Labramon, I think her name was. If you don't know, Labramon was actually introduced in the Digimon Survivor games game. The table moment, I'm not sure if it's an RPG or something, I don't know what to call it really. But that's more mature than any Digimon season out there. Not as mature as the movies. It's rated Peggy 12. And says the characters die, at least the choices. Might be due to choices or something, who knows. I haven't played the game at all yet. I got a while back, I haven't bothered to play it yet. But, man, it's entirely in Japanese, which is rare for a Digimon game. Like, it has Japanese audio only, not no dub audio. Why? Not complaining, I'm just wondering. Nothing new in the episode, sorry. But kind of does actually. Because Labramon one of the main Digimon from the game. And Motetta, the female character whose name I forgot because I haven't played the game properly. All you know is that game is dark. Dark as shit, guys. I might be looking forward to the finale. It won't be as good. I mean, the finale won't feel satisfying at all, though. There's no plot elements to wrap up. It just won't feel earned, guys. But if episode 65 is the last episode, I'll talk about my entire thoughts on the show before I end that video. If it is the next, if the episode is the final episode, sorry. Who knows? I don't know why he was going on a fucking fishing trip when some crazy things are going on. I don't know, that just bugs me though. Again, proving how this show is just shit with its storytelling. Again, I wouldn't mind episodic storytelling. If we have something lurking in the background for us to be tense about. Like, look at Digimon At Monsters. It's mostly episodic, but has a recurring threat in the background. Leviathan. We don't know much about Leviathan, but later in the story, later in the story, when after Ray defeated them, they learn the origins of Leviathan, and after Ray becomes a friend, the four try to plan to go stop Leviathan. I don't know what happens after that because I'm not that much that far. I promise to give it all a watch. Count on me. Because it is a good show. I recommend giving it a watch. It's on Crunchyroll, but you need a premium subscription to watch it. But I was just giving it a watch. It's good. I really enjoyed Haru. He's better than Hero. As in, he's more intrigued about the mystery. He's actually doing what he can to solve it. Even making him become friends with two other characters. I don't know why they call him. His last name is Shinkai. But if you have not been paying attention to the series, Shinkai means evolution in Japanese. So, how evolution. Again, I really do recommend Up Monsters if you've not watched it. Because again, don't need much knowledge of prior seasons. That doesn't really tell you much. It's not even mentioned, I think. It's nothing to do with Digimon. Sort of. Meaning it's the Atmon, it's Atmon, not Digimon. So, technically Digimon don't exist in that world. Sorry. Sorry, went on too long. Too long. Damn it, I have that stupid habit. So yeah. Anyway, as Kyoto is complaining, he can't reach Hero. Hero responds waiting for the boat. Hero's been trying to get in contact with Kyoshiro. The boat finally arrives as they arrive on. It's creepy. Anyway, Floramon, I think that's her name, shows up talking about a legend of fog. I can't remember much about that. I'm not going to go much detail about it because I can't remember much. But Rooney seems to have heard of it before. The internet's pretty slow on her phone, too. I thought it was going to explode in this episode, but I kind of was wrong. Kind of. We'll see. Now that's an interesting plot point they set up with a great payoff. Like, you won't think much about it, because you think it's the Digimon, the big bad Digimon's one behind it. But it just slaps you in the face at the end of the episode. Again, I'll get there. I just can't help it. Took about a bit, right. Anyway. So yeah. It's weird. Anyway. Everyone wakes Hero up, telling him that something weird is going on. And Hero hears Kotaro and Riku screaming. Goes out to see them being... He can barely see anything before, but they're being attacked by some people. And Hero gets attacked too. But managed to escape with Gamma by taking off his life jacket. They both start being pain in their head. Like the human voices. Hero quickly puts up a digital field. And managed back to being chased by the zombified people as he jumps off the ship. We want to focus spreading out the town. Kyoshiro, Jellymon, and Espimon are busy doing something. They see Riku coming up. So they start to feel the same pain in their heads too. Kyoshiro also puts up a digital field. It's more of a digital bubble. It's a digital force field now. They don't explain it either. Like, they don't bother to explain it. Because why do they put up a force field? Why didn't they just put up an entire digital field? I don't get it. I really don't. It hasn't really appeared much lately, has it? But it did appear a few episodes ago. Anyway. And they quickly run one of the zombified Riku and Kotaro. They're stuck in a building and nowhere to go. Roy comes in to save them. Their spell's getting worse. Right, Ruby mentions that Manny got messages. She got messages from Hero, but they're backed out messages. Talk about the fog and stuff. And Siren glows up, telling them to come back to him. Where is this guy? Because everyone starts going back, and the fog starts disintegrating. Hero was hiding, not sure what's going on. The only way, but they're heading towards the ocean. Kyosho realizes that too. The hero follows one of the people. Those behind this. Kyosho and Rui do their best to try and stop the people from going into the ocean and drowning themselves. But they start turning into fishmen. It's creepy. I mean, that was creepy, and this episode was tense. As we see a shadow budget of the Digimon controlling this whole thing. Dogomon, I think his name was. Like, we don't see him fully until later on after the fog disappears. I admit, he is intimidating. I was kind of afraid there. Like, well, not, I was very tensed up about seeing it. That's good. They should have episodes like that. Well, they're all good and scary, kind of creeping you out. They don't go about giving you or creeping you out with more tense, giving you tense creepiness. Not creepy, just creepy. So, I like this episode. Anyway, the fish people try to attack Hero because they were told to eliminate him because he's not one of them. Right, in a distance, we really see some light going on. And they cut to Hero with, and Colonel Wisemon. But Colonel Wisemon's attacks are not making him dead on Dogomon. Sure, what's going on? Because Hero's backed into a corner too, with more fishmen showing up. Colonel Wisemon's injured. Luckily, Espen and Digivolts to save Hero. By the way, he's now calling him Hero, not the fake Hero. He's actually just calling him Hero now. Makes sense, because it's only been 2 weeks since he started Digivolving. I think he actually did. Was he calling Hero last time? I can't remember. It's been a week there. Wait. Yeah, it's been like a week since then. I wasn't paying attention. Didn't really care about. I did like that last Digimon being trying to help the little ones. That was a good message. I like that. Again, the Digivolutions are unique this season. The first Digimon have 3 champion level Digivolutions. I like that. Because Agumon only had 2 champion Digivolutions. And Ultimate regular Digivolutions and Ultimate Digivolutions. You know what I mean? Maybe it depends on the personality. Because Ty and Marcus, I don't know Marcus's Japanese name. How come the Agumon had different Digivolution forms, different Greymons? Like, Greymon, regular Greymon's just an orange T-Rex with blue stripes and a mask. Skull mask. Well, Geo Greymon is the same but with more spikes on, a bit of spikes on the shoulders. I don't know, it just looks more edgy. I don't get it. They should give it in-universe context for that. Who knows? Sometimes different seasons just fuck up Digivolutions. Just fuck them up. Like the Hotmons from a few episodes ago. How can they digivolve into Orcamon when we see them digivolve into Ankylomon? No, wait. Ankylomon? Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, Hero has help. Anyway, Betismon and Lamontmon do the best, but Calamorison does want to stop the young mission. They both get injured too. As Dogomon pulls some type of trick, some type of hallucination. Esmon has a trick, giving Colonel Wiseman a special type of candy. That gives you a bit of a spicy dip, a very feeling that wakes you up. He was eating it early on in the episode. Yeah. But unfortunately, Lamont and Fetismon's timer runs out and he Digimon back into Jellymon and Gormon. But Cal Wiseman Mega Digivolves into Shirishamon. Shit, I just can't remember his fucking name. Seriously, I can't remember the fucking name. How pitiful is that, am I right? Anyway. The frogs disappeared too. On here and just Dogomon just falls down. Seems like it, but it pulls some type of sneaky attack on them. But it's blocked by a digital gate as it gets sucked in. That's odd. But then Black Tailmon shows up with some familiar faces. Digimon we met a few episodes back got their names. So yeah, Hero has to sign someone else this time, but different this time. Hero's dad returns with a Terriamon with a lab coat. Yeah, Terriamon. Don't explain it, but it's Terriamon. But if they enter in the final arc, what the fuck about Ghost Garamon? They're gonna leave that plot unthreaded? No, they definitely shouldn't. Okay, so my guess is next episode won't be the final episode. Actually, I won't just spoil this now, but most likely it might be episode 70. That might be the final episode. We're just entering the final arc. Hero is happy to be like, but anyway. After that reunion is over, so after our Gormon gives his usual speech, immediately just cuts off, statics off. Electricity is going down everywhere. What's going on? And the Digimon are trembling. Something's going on. As Momimon says, the digital world is gone. And that's where the episode ends. The digital world is gone. And this is the first cliffhanger ending to the show. This is the anime's first cliffhanger ending. I'm more invested now to see what the fuck happens. It's definitely going to be a few more weeks before the final episode, but it's definitely the final arc. I'm looking forward to it, but anyway. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, be up to date or videos that comes out in the future. See you guys later for Precure, and I remember my Resident Evil channel. Let's just like this, because, you know, I love Resident Evil. I don't really do much Resident Evil stuff. Called, I read it to the comic book Avenger. Oh, shit. I plan to review a lot of I got a few comics here I can review. Just show them off. Had this for a while. This is a Batman Catwoman issue 1. A Deadpool comic. A Mega Man comic. I'll go more in detail when I actually talk about the show in the future. Not sure I should get more. Another Deadpool comic, Deadpool vs. Spider-Man's Man and Carnage. The original Mad Love story before the adapted into the new Batman Adventures. Power Rangers vs. Justice League. That's a good comic. And this Spider-Man PS4 King comic. Part of the Game Burst. This is good actually, by the way. It tells the story saying it was in differences. I'm even with a little snide reference. Let me show you that actually. No, it's not a comic review channel, but I just want to show this reference. I will talk more about show on my comic channel, so be sure to subscribe to that. Shit. There we are. This page. Not familiar? This is a reference to the cover art of Amazing Fantasy number 15 from the 1960s. Spider-Man's debut story. It's a nice little reference. I wanted to talk about that actually might be my first review on the channel. So make sure to subscribe, because this is something I've been wanting to talk about since I first got it. Thank you. I'll see you all next time. Keep things out.